All right, folks, welcome to a not-so-sold-out arena here in Rankin, Texas. I guess you could say it's sold out in our hearts and minds. As the Red Devil faithful come out, Iraan came out in droves tonight also. You got it all fixed up there, Paige? All right, let me know.
Think so. Just adjusting my microphone, making sure everybody can hear me well.
Setting up for the Iraan Braves going to be number 8. Last time in this contest, number 8, a pretty good server. This time she's going to go wide right as we open this game. 1-0 Rankin. Coach Batla makes a couple changes out there. Coming onto the court, number 8, the libero, Isa Guerra, senior for the Rankin Red Devils. Also senior night tonight. We'll point them out as we go through here. Isa Guerra, Trinity. And help me out here, Paige.
On JV, you have Priscilla Ramos. Who else?
Well, while Paige is giving that one a think, Iraan does get a point over here in the corner. They tie it up 1-1 on the Lady Red Devils. Coming up to the line, going to be number 9. So what I guess the synopsis of what's going on, Paige, is tonight they gave all the senior girls out there a signed volleyball from the whole team. 4 years. This is the first group ever in the history of Rankin to play the 4-year series for the Lady Red Devils, and they were rewarded with a volleyball tonight. I think that's a nice little tradition that just happened there, and I think it should continue on the road.
Absolutely, I agree. I apologize. I'm working on getting the score set right. I have a new scoreboard down there, and so it's just taking me a second, but I will get this figured out.
Aguero for the Red Devils serves it dead center. Iraan not able to get that one back across the line. It's going to be 2-1 Lady Devils. Actually, it's going to be 3-1 Lady Devils. I'm just ahead of the scorekeeper. Ball's up in the air, drops down short. Going to be a little too hot to handle, and that's going to bounce off into the first row. And I want y'all to notice something. It's a little quiet right now, but in a few minutes, some of the big boys, the varsity boys, are going to be coming in, and this place should get loud. Chloe Aguilar up underneath. Taylor Ramos back to Chloe. Chloe's going to give a little bump to the back end. Underneath, Aguero. Aguero, a little chip shot into the net. Not going to go over. 4-2 is the score. Iraan definitely having a better showing earlier than they did in the last few games that they played against Rankin. Rankin did take that one. They swept it 3-0. This will be number 7 for the Braves. The Braves wearing red, white, and black out there. Red Devils are maroon and white, and Taylor Ramos lets loose a cannon. We should let you know we do have an injury out there. One of the top players out there for the Lady Red Devils, Macy Connard. She's got a bit of a high ankle sprain. She's not going to join us tonight, and some reports say she may be out a couple games.
That's what we hear. Hopefully by the end of the regular season, she'll be back and be able to join in for playoffs.
As we go through the injury report, Trinity Ward came out. Big shot to the back end. Then Taylor Ramos finishes it off with her second spike down in a row. It's going to be 5-2 Lady Red Devils. Taylor Ramos filling in nicely right now for Kennard. Ball up over the top. Trinity Ward, Chloe Aguilar. Taylor Ramos, and she does it again. Strike three in a row. 3 points off the strong arm of Ramos. 7-2 is the score, and Iraan going to take a timeout. So what we do know about the injury that's going to affect Macy Connard is it was in practice. They went up for a shot. She may have got tangled up with another player, came down, got a little swelling. So we're told that might not be the worst thing that could have happened in that situation. The good news is she will be back.
She will, yes, and she should be ready for playoffs. So Lady Devils currently have undefeated sets in district action, so we fully expect that they will be in the playoffs, and hopefully within the next week or so we'll have a better picture of what that will look like, who we might play against, where it might be, and things like that, looking down the road just a little bit.
Wait, are you telling me that in 3 sets they go up 1, 2, and 3, and they end these games?
They have been, yes, that is correct.
So the Iraan Braves looking to steal one tonight in Rankin, Texas. Serving up for the Red Devils is going to be Trinity Ward. Trinity been working at this year-round, and it shows right there with an ace serve. She's got her dad, mom, and family out here. Grandma out there, one of the loudest clappers in the stands. You know, you got to watch Grandma Ward out there. She will get loud.
She will, yes.
Trinity with her third serve, actually. This one really coming in hot. Irene doesn't know what to do with this one.
Trinity's doing a great job of placing that serve. She's looking where there might be a gap or a hole that needs to be filled, and she's hitting it on the mark.
9-2 is the score as Trinity sets up, knocks this one. This skims right off the net. Irene does manage to get underneath it. They get it over. Trinity up. Gets control. Chloe to Ramos, and Ramos drops a bomb. Irene does return it to their credit. This one going to Cure on the left side. It's going to go out of bounds, left line. And it'll be 9-3. Oh, wait. We may have a call here. Irene may have been in the wire. No, it's going to be Brave. No, it is Rankin Point.
It's Rankin Point.
So the young ladies throwing the ball back and forth. So what it's going to be is going to be 10-2 Red Devils. Irene up underneath. They do get the ball back over. Here comes Trinity Ward. Chloe's going to dig it out of the net. Trinity's just going to bump it back over the top. Irene with an opportunity here. They'll just clear things out, get it over. Acosta, Chloe, and Ramos coming in strong. And Ramos has opened up a whole new lane today. Coming in strong. You know, we kind of wondered if there was going to be a gap tonight, and absolutely not. Trinity Ward continuing to serve. The score 12-2. And this one's coming off Irene into the rafters. Irene does get underneath it. They have a chance here. They do get it. It's going to be Acosta with the save to Chloe Aguilar. To Cura off on the corner. This one's going to go into the net. Irene on a 2-point run. 12-3 is the score. Actually, that's a 1-point run.
Yes.
Irene gets a good-looking serve. Acosta reaches out, not able to get to that one. It's going to be 12-4. Irene closing that gap.
It was just a little bit of a lack of movement on the Lady Devils' part there.
So number 2 coming in with a serve. It does skim off the net. She comes in with a second one. This one does go into the net. 13-4. Lady Red Devils leading. Coming onto the court, the freshman sensation for the Red Devils, number 2, Arlie Selman. 0, Taylor Ramos with the serve. Good looking serve over the top. Irene does get credit for getting it back over. This one's going to go out of bounds alongside Acosta. Going to let it go. Smart move. 14-4 is the score. You know, Acosta, one of the young ladies that is stepping in tonight as a big role player. And we're really interested to see where she fits into this.
Yeah, Kaylee's played quite a bit on varsity this season and done a great job of stepping up from JV last year. And she definitely has found her role and her place, but she is playing a little bit more tonight with Macy being out, and so she's doing a great job of filling that spot.
Trinity Ward underneath to Chloe Aguilar. Back to Isagata. Isagata finds an open spot, and boom, to the center, drops a grenade. 15-5, Lady Red Devils in charge. Coming onto the court, number 20, Aguero for the Red Devils. And that's going to bring Chloe Aguilar up to the serve. Chloe, good-looking serve, back right-hand corner. It's going to go to Aguero. Aguero's going to go for the fist bump over the top. Doesn't get it into the net. And it's going to be 15-6.
Lady Devils need to step it up just a little bit and keep things tight. They did a great job of doing that against Comstock, and we don't want to slack off in district play, and so we expect them to keep the intensity up.
Number 1 for Irene comes up. Jump serve does go into the net. 16-6. Coming onto the floor is going to be number 10, Rivera of the Red Devils. And this is another young lady we've seen through the years step up and have some key roles out there in different games.
Yeah, Jade's done a great job this season moving up from JV as well.
Rivera, good-looking serve over the top. Rivera gets up underneath it to Chloe. It's going to be Selman in the center. Selman knocks it over the top. Irene's going to get it back over. Dive by Jade. Selman tries to dig it out of the net. It's going to go into, so it's going to be Point Brave, 16-7. A lot of action on that last series right there. You can see Irene Iraan definitely does not want to give this game up easy.
No, absolutely not. Nobody does. And Ariane's in their first season of volleyball, and they look really great for a first season team. They're doing a great job of playing and holding their own against Lady Devils.
Trinity Ward just unloaded a bomb on the Iraan Braves, and although they were able to get to it, it was so strong. As they hit it over the net, it went out of bounds. It's going to be point Red Devils. 17-7 is the score. Chloe Aguilar. Nope, this is going to be Selman to serve for the Red Devils, and Selman comes in and drops a quick ace serve. Arian didn't know what to do with it. 18-7 now the score.
Speaking of moving up, Arlie actually moves up from the junior high team. She is a freshman this year and has stepped up in big ways this season.
Well, you got a natural athlete out there. That's going to be 2 points. Selman on another great serve. And I'll tell you something, at her young age, she definitely has that serve thing down.
She does. She's a great server. She'll be fun to watch over the next 4 years and see where she goes.
And Selman does try to get to the ball in the center. Not going to quite get there. 19-7 now the score. Red Devils with a commanding lead in this first set. Coming onto the court for the Red Devils, once again, our libero, Issa Guerra. Issa brought in on that defense right here. We're going to see if Ariane chooses to go that way. Number 5 for the Braves goes to Ramos. Ramos to Chloe. Chloe Aguilar just knocks it over the top, surprises everybody. Point Red Devils, 20-8 now the score. Number 20, Aguero for the Red Devils coming up to serve. And if you'll notice, Aguero gets right dead center as she prepares to serve, so she could go anywhere, left or right. She chooses to go right side. Ariane up underneath. They will clear this one out. Underneath, Aguero to Aguilar. Across the street to Ward. And Ward just drops dynamite on the other side. Bing, bang, boom. 21-8 now the score. I'll tell you what, since last year, Trinity just dangerous on that cross-court spike.
Yeah, she's gotten really, really good at it.
Ball up over the top, Ariane underneath, this into the rafters, onto the lights, and into the out-of-bounds section. 22-8 now the score. Number 20, Aguero once again, second serve. Decent serve over the top. Ariane able to get up underneath this. This one's going to go long to the coaches section. 23-8 now the score. Aguero third serve. Coming in strong, staying with it. Ariane does get underneath this one. They may clear it out. There's Issa Aguero to Chloe Aguilar. And Taylor Ramos. Paige, she just dropped a bomb.
Yeah, that's what we like to see from Taylor. She's an incredible athlete with a lot of strength, and when she's under control and hitting hard, she can do great things.
24-8 now the score. Aguero with the game points. Drops back corner. This one's going to go out of bounds. Speaking of which, we want to thank our line ladies out there tonight. Now, this young lady here, Linnell Trussell, I do recognize. Mm-hmm. Help me with the other one, Paige.
The other one is Tana DeGraffenried. She's our high school English teacher. She moved here this year from Ariane and is doing an excellent job. Everybody loves her.
And it's Trinity Ward dropping the heat on the other side. That's 25 points for the Lady Red Devils. 25-9 going to be the score in this first set. So, Paige, as you said earlier, the Lady Red Devils continue to be undefeated in set play here in varsity. But what's looming out there on the horizon? Somebody was talking about a team out there. Like, if this was the movie Friday Night Lights and we are the Permian Panthers, Dallas Carter, or the mean, tough, big school that's going to be tough to beat, is got to be Very Best.
Yes, Very Best has an incredible volleyball team. I would expect them to be at state this year, but I believe that we won't hit them until the end of the regional tournament. So we have quite a ways to go.
So we've got to win our first playoff game.
Yes.
We've got to win our second playoff game.
Yes.
We've got to get a third one to qualify for regional tournament, and then possibly get in there and play, out there. So they are way down there. So to say that if we ever do see them, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing extremely well. Lady Devils have made it into playoffs every year that they've been able to, but we haven't made it past that second or third round, and we haven't made an appearance at the regional tournament. And so that's kind of the next goal and the next step that we want to strive for. And this team is absolutely the one to do it. And so I'm excited to see where they go once we hit that playoff road.
Let's talk about what's definitely waiting out there in this area. You've got the Buena Vista Longhorns. Buena Vista's got an amazing little volleyball team out that way. They've got another coach this year. We kind of thought that might make them susceptible, but, man, they came back so strong. Rankin has faced off with them. We had a little bit of trouble with them, but we played them very competitively, hoping that carries over to the next step. We get a couple things in the right place, and honestly feel that Rankin, given the right position, right attitude that night, they could pull off that big upset.
Yeah, they could. They absolutely can compete with Buena Vista. We watched them this year. They've competed with a lot of good teams and taken down a lot of good teams, and so they absolutely can. I think sometimes you kind of get a mind block against certain teams, and you just, their status goes with them. And so I'm excited to see if the Lady Devils hit them and what they do and what playoffs look like. Hopefully by next game I'll have a better idea of the bracket, and we'll have studied it a little bit more and can tell us who we might meet first and second round of playoffs.
Well, it all comes down to this game tonight, though. It's another district game. The Lady Red Devils and the Iraan Bravettes are out here in Rankin, Texas, going at it here in the Devil's Den. We'll be back with you in 20 seconds. Setting up for the Lady Red Devils, Isa Guerra. Isa coming in with another great serve. Iraan gets a crawl over the top. Trinity Ward does manage to get there. The ball may have crawled over the top. I think Iraan's kind of waiting on a net call. Not going to be there. I think the ref is actually asking her if she touched it. So it's going to be number 6. Trinity Ward actually did touch it. Hey, how's that for truth saying? Trinity was asked if she touched it. She's like, yeah, I touched it. So I think the real winner right there is definitely Trinity.
I agree. Trinity's a good girl, and I would expect nothing less from her than to be like, yeah, that one's on me.
Remember those Latter-day Saints commercials? They used to have one where the basketball player touched the ball just before it went out of bounds, and it was all about making the right decision. Definitely a commercial moment right there. Coming out for the Red Devils, going to be number 20, Aguero with the serve. Iraan does get it over the top. Not able to clear it out on the third hit. It's going to be 1-1 Lady Red Devils and Iraan Braves. Oh, I stand corrected, 2-1. Number 20, Aguero, finished out strong on the last set, coming in just as strong here. And Iraan not knowing really what to make of it. 3-1 is the score. And how about Aguero coming out of nowhere? Huge serves tonight.
Yeah, she's doing an excellent job on serving.
And she gets another big serve. This one's actually hit so hard, it's going to go through the hands of number 7 for Iraan. 4-1 now the score.
She's looking at her 7th or 8th point of the night here, Alexis? Or Alexa?
She's got quite a few. Ball to the inside. This time she's going to test him up at the net. Chloe Aguilar gives a little bump over the top. Nobody there to help the Braves. 5-1 now the score. And Alexis Aguero continuing to serve. Iraan's going to have to take a timeout, think this one over. So we did go to Iraan last time. There at the I guess you call it the Brave Stadium there, things like that. Really old school stadium. One of the things I did notice is they have a scoreboard that's been added after the thing was built, and it's one of those 4-sided scoreboards, right? Mm-hmm. So when you're in there, it definitely lowers the trajectory of the ceiling. And what it reminded me of is Wink, is really good at volleyball. And one of the things you'll notice about Wink's gym is they have a very low ceiling. And I'm wondering in the future if that low ceiling in Iraan is going to help them also, as it's helped the Wink Wildcats.
Possibly. So it definitely can help them with some control and learning where to hit the ball and how to time it just right. So,
well, there's one thing about Iraan, sometimes they may be down, but you know what? They're never down for long, so you can count on them being back competitively. Iraan does get up under the ball. Ball's up. Spike to the back corner. This one's going to go long. Isa Guerra saw it all the way. She said, bye-bye, birdie. 6-1 now the score. And Aziza comes running back, big smile on her face. Aguero going again with the serve. This could be her 5th serve of the night. And she gets another big serve over the top. 7-1 now the score.
Definitely on a run here that we like to see.
Yeah, she's definitely bringing that heat tonight. Ball over the top, Ariane underneath. They're setting up for the spike. Corner spike over the top. There's Selman. There's Ramos into Trinity Ward, and Trinity gets it over the top. Ariane does get it back in play. Trinity once again into the stomach of one of the Ariane players there, and that had some heat.
Absolutely. I got to give Ariane some credit on that one because twice they answered Trinity's hits. And, man, I can't imagine being on the opposite end of those. She is firing on them.
8-1 now the score. Ariane up underneath. This time not going to be able to get the second hit on it. 9-1 Lady Red Devils. And who's still serving? Number 20, Aguero for the Red Devils. Aguero dead center this time. Off the palms of number 7. This one's going to go out of bounds. 10-1. And 9 serves Paige. The serving record in trouble tonight.
Possibly so. We shall see.
So we had it at 21 serves. Goes to Macy Kennard.
Yes.
That was set last year here in this very gymnasium.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Couple things going on. They may have taken off her concentration, but the ball in the air. And Ariane does clear it out, and Aguero and Chloe Aguilar dive forward. It does go out of bounds, so I need to shut my mouth. I think I jinxed the whole thing there.
I think you did.
10-2. You know, we had a football game the other day, and I was announcing on the loudspeaker, and a young man, Dash Davis, had kicked about his 4th field goal, and then he's going in his 5th one in a row, and then I said, he's perfect on the night. And everybody in the stadium turns around, looks at me. They're like, don't jinx him.
Don't say that. We don't talk about how good we're doing.
Ball in the air. Ariane does get it up. Akeli Acosta, big diving save. And it goes to Trinity Ward. Trinity Ward drops the hammer. Another point for the Lady Red Devils. Trinity did great, but how about number 5, Kaylee Acosta with the big save there?
Yeah, Kaylee's doing a great job tonight.
So you're about to get your money's worth, folks. Number 6, Trinity Ward comes up to serve. Big serve. This goes into the rafters from Ariane. And it's going to be point Lady Red Devils. Trinity gets her first one.
There's definitely an intimidation factor going on here. Trinity is just powerful with her hits tonight. And you can tell with these Ariane Braves that there's a little bit of hesitancy here. I'd like to see them fight out of that and be able to combat her just a little bit.
12-2 is the score. Ariane trying to return this. Underneath is Cura to Chloe to Ramos, and Ramos, little chip shot over to the left side. No big deal. Look away. 13-2, big score.
This set is exactly what we want to see at the Lady Devils. They're keeping it tight every point. They're not, starting to cut up or relax any at all. They are just keeping at it.
Ariane doing their best to set something up here. They go up over the top. Trinity Ward to Chloe Aguilar, back to Taylor Ramos. Taylor Ramos spikes it away. Nobody touches it. 14-2. And Rankin just moving around on that front line right now. Trinity Ward, third service point here. She tests him on the back edge. It will come off the palms of number 1 of Ariane. 15-2. Now, all the boys have had a burger. All the boys have had some fries. I think they got a soda pop in their hand. Is it about to get loud?
I expect that it will pretty quickly. You can hear them starting to cheer just a little bit. It seems like they're all relaxing a little bit, getting out of that post-workout attitude.
Taylor Ramos, this time little dinkaroo over the top. She comes up with a big palm. Look away, bop, bop, over the top. Everybody shocked. 16-2, now the score. It's Ward with the shot over the top. Goes to Ramos, to Chloe, back to Ramos. Ramos finds an open spot. And I tell you what, she just shrugged her shoulders. She's like, hey, I found a spot right there.
Found it. There it is.
17-2, now the score. Ariane going to make a little change up here. Coming onto the floor, going to be number 11 for the Bravettes. Number 6, Trinity Ward, continuing to serve. Ball to the back corner. This one off the forearm. Iraan not able to get a handle on it. 18-2.
There's our guys, a little rowdier.
So this formation that the Red Devils are in right now is called a B-flex.
Oh, yeah?
No, I didn't study this at all.
I started to say, what volleyball coaching school did you go to?
It's going to be Alexis Cura to the outside. Little dink spike over the top. Big point there. So I was looking into this, though, Paige. Did you know that every one of these formations that they get into defensively and offensively, they have a key name for them?
I would suspect that they did.
Well, I did not. And it's Trinity Ward with another serve over the top. 20-2 now the score.
You know, most basketball plays have a name, football plays have a name, formations have a name. I would expect the same from volleyball.
Trinity Ward with the hit over the top. Goes to Ramos. Ramos lays the heat. 21-2. Somebody stop her. That is dangerous. I think she's going to get a speeding ticket for going 101 out there. 21-2 now the score. Lady Red Devils well in charge. Trinity with the serve. Iraan is able to get this one over the top. You're going to have Guetta to Chloe to Ramos. And Ramos going to come in a little too quick. It's going to go into the net. 21-3. Red Devils lead.
Yeah, she jumped just a little bit early for that one. So we will see Iraan get another serve here. Lady Devils have done a great job, though, of, especially in that set, of playing up to the level they're used to.
Oh, no, look, Tipperoo, number 3, Chloe Aguilar. She's going right, tips it back to the left. Boy, I tell you what, that looked like a collegiate move out there. 22-3 is the score. Number 0, Taylor Ramos comes up to serve, and, man, she's looking aggressive. This one's coming in too hot, though. Going to go into the net, 22-4. So keep an eye out. We got Kaylee Acosta, and we've got Selman over here on the right side for the Lady Red Devils. Ball's going to go up to Issa Guerra. She dives. Chloe does get to it. Ward's going to clear it out. Good play by the Lady Devils. Iraan does get the ball over the top. Ward, Aguilar, and Cura. Cura with a big spike coming out of nowhere. There's Ward. There's Chloe. There's Selman, and Selman's going to put it to bed. 23-4. The freshman coming in strong.
The freshman.
Coming onto the court, number 20, Aguero for the Red Devils. It's going to be a serve from Chloe Aguilar, and Iraan having all kind of trouble with the serve. You know, I said earlier that Iraan was fighting for it a little more in the first game, but I think Rankin just kind of kicked it into another gear out there.
I think so. They definitely have. We're at game point right here. Let's see if Lady Devils can make this 25-4 game. There it is.
Number 4, Alexis Cura with a little dinkaroo over the top. Pace 25-4, going to be the final out there.
Lady Devils looked awesome that set. They kept it tight. They kept it intense. They didn't back off any at all, and that's what we expect to see from them. I know this is they've got a wide spread there, but this is district play, and we are getting ready for playoffs, and so we want to keep that same mentality and that attitude for the next week or two.
So Alexis Cura, too, also playing here senior night tonight, right? She's also a senior.
Yes.
She's also one of the young ladies out there who received a signed volleyball earlier. So, folks, we got about 2 minutes, 30 seconds to the next ball game. That's going to give you enough time to go heat you up a biscuit in the microwave or make an all-sups run. We're going to go silent, and we'll be back at you in 2 minutes. Back to the action here in the Devil's Den, Rankin, Texas, where the Lady Red Devils are on a run. They're 2-0 tonight, and they don't seem to be slowing down any. Number 8 for the Iraan Braves coming up to serve.
Lady Devils are looking to go undefeated in sets here, so if they win this next one, they continue that run.
So Chloe Aguilar, real calm at the net. Ball comes back. Selman does help out Aguero, and Chloe kind of looked at each other, got stuck up in the middle right there. It's going to be point iraan as the Braves strike first. Oh, the Bravettes strike first.
Got to make sure you get that right.
Number 8 for Iraan sets up, goes to our number 8, the libero. Selman comes in, double tap over the top. Great looking hit right there, and Rankin strikes back 1-1. So I also understand that the junior high team for the Lady Red Devils is pretty scrappy also.
Yeah, they did pretty good this season. I'm not quite sure what their record was. I know they won several games and played very well. They are done with their volleyball season and getting ready to move into basketball in a couple weeks, but they are a feisty little team in whatever sport they're competing in. I'll tell you that.
And, I am an acquaintance of Tim Ward. He was telling me the other day that little Georgie placed second overall at district in cross country.
She did. We had district cross country this last week. Our junior high kids, I believe, won the meet, and varsity was second. And so varsity moves on as a team. Varsity boys, or varsity girls didn't have a team, but varsity boys were second, and then junior high won it. And so we're excited for them and excited for the future. Our junior high looks great in all sports this year. And so we're excited. It's exciting things going on at Rankin ISD.
So a little bit of action going on the court there. Iraan did take the lead during that talk. 3-2 is the score. Coming onto the court for the Lady Red Devils, number 5, Kaylee Acosta. Acosta, it's going to be a hand-over spike to the center. Iraan is able to clear it back out. The libero, Issa Guerra, underneath to Aguilar. To Taylor Ramos, and Taylor does her thing. Honestly, Iraan doesn't know right now if she's going left, right, center, and at what speed she's going at. So it's changed the whole game there in the center for her.
And that's where we've really seen her develop in the last couple years, and really all the Lady Red Devils develop in that area where they're able to do a little bit of trickery and kind of place the ball in different areas.
Cross-court spike. You can hear the crowd go wild. Number 6, Trinity Ward, and she gives that famous fist pump right there. What a shot. 4-3 is the score. Lady Red Devils take the lead.
She is on fire tonight.
Acosta is going to test him out at the back line. Iraan underneath. They do set up for a spike. 12 does get it. Jade Rivera to Ward, back to Guerra. Iraan ball high in the air. Real calm. Chloe to Taylor to Ward. And Ward, little slap shot, flat-footed over the top. You can hear the boys getting into it. Oh! You know, in any sport, anything you do, sometimes you just get beat on a play. And that time, Taylor, number 12, got the best of Taylor Ramos on that one shot. And it's going to be 4-4.
Yeah, we've seen Taylor struggle a little bit here. The last set, she had to serve into the net and hit into the net. So hopefully she can kind of regroup a little bit here and come back with some strength.
Iraan looking to take advantage of the momentum there, but the ball's going to go into the net. So that's going to not be good as number 6, Trinity Ward, steps up to the line, and she does what she does.
Yes. That's exactly who they do not want serving is Trinity Ward tonight.
First serve comes in real hot, going to be 6-4. Here comes her second serve. Ooh, this one going to go low into the net. 6-5 now the score. So Iraan got a lot of fight in them. They're going to stay in this game. They're down by 1 here in this third set.
Yeah, Lady Devils are going to have to keep it tight, as I keep saying, and keep playing with an intensity and not slack off any at all right here in this third set if they want to close this game out.
It's going to be number 4, Alexis Cura, trying to get over it. Number 12 for Iraan makes another play at the net. 6-6 is the score. Keep your eye on number 12 for the Bravettes. Ball over the top, not going to clear over. 7-6, Lady Red Devils in charge now. So the boys getting louder over here. I think their bellies are full. Taylor Ramos, jump serve. Big time serve.
There we go. That's what we need out of Taylor. Every single time she gets the ball, we need that intensity.
I don't think a grown man could return that serve.
Nah.
8-6 is the score. Taylor Ramos on her second serve. Big jump serve right over the top. Folks, that is textbook. It's as pretty as it gets. 9-6 now the score.
You know, if I had to guess, Coach Botla mentioned something to her or said something to her that's kind of gotten her back on track a little bit. And so it's exciting to see her come out right here and do this.
Next serve, Iraan, to their credit, does get it in the air. That's going to go to Ward, to Aguilar, to Selman. Selman drops it over the top. And Selman once again, the only thing on that one, she made a mistake as a young lady will sometimes. She jumped a little too early. She wasn't able to get that hang time, and ball's going to go into the net 9-7. You know, they better savor that now because that's not always going to be the case.
No, that won't be the case, and that is just a timing issue that she'll get better with as the years go on. She's got a lot of time left to learn that, so not a big deal on her part.
Iraan with the ball in the air, does get it up. We're going Aguilar to to Cura. Cura's going to hit it a little long to the outside. It's going to be 9-8. So as the Rankin fans wake up, the Iraan fans are also waking up. So the atmosphere getting a little different in the arena tonight. Number 12 for Iraan for all that fancy network, though. She did hit the ball wide to the right there on her first serve. I think she saw an opening there, was going for the line. Missed it by a few inches. It's going to be 10-8, Lady Red Devils, and that's going to bring up Chloe Aguilar. Chloe's going to test him out in the center. Ball in the air. Iraan gets a nice looking spike. And I tell you what, that is a real good play that number one just made there for the Bravettes, 10-9.
Yeah, Bravettes are definitely playing with a little more intensity this set than we've seen them play with the first two. So the Lady Devils are going to have to step it up and get a lead going here pretty quickly to close this out.
Ball to the back corner. Issa Guerra lets it go long. Good play there by Issa. 11-9 now the score. And the next server for the Lady Red Devils may be Jade Rivera.
Jade Rivera. She typically comes in as a server and does great things. So let's see what she does this go round.
Jade sets up, lower left, serves it over to the right, ball in the air. Iraan looking to get backcourt spike. This one's going real long. Selman watches. Actually, it's Jade Rivera watches it go long outside, picks up the point. 12-9. So Jade Rivera coming up for her third serve.
Second one, I believe. But
for her second serve.
Somewhere in there, 2, 3.
Well,
we don't know.
It's a good thing I'm not keeping
We
stats
struggle with
there.
counting sometimes.
It's Chloe Aguilar up underneath, goes to Aguero. Aguero, little
nice
dump shot over the top. And I tell you what, it looked good, 13-9. Lady Red Devils running.
Let's hope they can continue this run for just a little bit longer.
And if you'll notice the gym, they did a lot of pink things out here. They got pink balloons, pink strings, pink strands out there. It's October, and they're doing pink out. And if you'll notice our libero, she's wearing a pink libero jersey.
And we do want to mention at Friday night's football game, they are doing a fundraiser for Pink the Basin, which is a breast cancer benefit. They're going to have boots out there. They're going to pass the boot every touchdown and see how much money they can collect. I think they have some cute pink boots they've ordered or something. I don't know, but they're going to do for the Rankin side, for the Grady side. Grady's included in it, and it's just going to be a lot of fun out there as they try to raise some money for breast cancer.
Big shot for the Lady Red Devils. It's spiked away.
So when you go to the game Friday night, take lots of cash.
So it's going to be a home game, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Rankin, come on. Bring you about 21s out there with you to the game because it's going to be a lot of touchdowns in six-man football.
Yes, and wear your pink.
Ball up in the air. Chloe digs it out of the net. I think Selman might have been able to get to that one.
Yeah.
15-10 now the score. Iraan making a run for it. Number 8 for the Bravettes in service. Ball in the air. There's Yetta underneath to Chloe, to Ward, and Ward going to hit the tape on this one.
Just a little hard.
15-11. Iraan comes within 4 points. Iraan not looking to make it an early night tonight. Ball to the back corner. Issa Guerra underneath. Chloe. And Chloe with the back of the head hit over the top of the net. She's going to number 2, Selman. Selman just came up real smooth and easy, knocked it over the top. Nobody's around. Point Red Devils. 16 to 11 now the score. And number 2, Chloe Aguilar, going to serve for the Lady Devils. And they've got a little discussion going on there with the ref. Did she pull out the red card or yellow card?
She's got the yellow card in her hand. I'm not sure what.
You know, I've seen this one other time. But
right.
It was in a soccer game, so I'm not sure what's going on with the yellow card.
We're playing volleyball, so I'm not sure that the same thing will be applying here, Boo-Boo. We'll see what she does. All right, we're going to play.
So the yellow card's put back into the pocket. Coming up, number 2, Chloe Aguilar. 16 to 11 is the score. Chloe comes in with a dynamite serve, and it's going to be a point, Lady Red Devils. But I'll tell you something, the serves tonight, just amazing.
Yeah, Lady Devils are doing a great job with placing their serves and putting them right where they want to be and moving those serves around to kind of throw Iraan off a little bit.
Second serve, Chloe Aguilar. This one too hot to handle, 18 to 11.
This is Arlie Selman.
My goodness, I'm giving credit to the wrong kid. This is number 2, the freshman Arlie Selman on her third serve. So, you know what? The state needs to watch out. I thought a senior was serving, but that was our freshman.
Yeah.
Ball over the top. Selman to Aguilar to Aguero, and Aguero comes through with a smashing spike. Cross court, 19 to 11 now the score.
You know, with Maisie being out, we're seeing ladies in just a little bit of a different rotation, different play set, and they are really stepping up in different ways, and we're getting to see a different side of someone, especially Alexa. She is just knocking it out of the park tonight and doing an excellent job on every one of her hits.
Selman going to touch just over the top. It's going to be a point. Bravettes 19 to 12. Well, you know, Paige, since the caveman days, it's been a known fact that there's nothing in the world more dangerous than a wounded animal.
Oh, okay.
And the Red Devils coming in a little wounded tonight, one down, but man, they sure bringing it back into play tonight. 20 to 12 now. And they're showing a lot of tenacity.
A lot of team effort.
20 to 12 now the score. Ooh, that may be on the line, waiting on the call. It's going to be a point, Braves. You know what? Well deserved. Iraan just made a heck of a play right there. And the cards were in their favor. Crawls over the top, hits the line. 20 to 13 now the score. Only down by 7 as we go into the last minutes of this game. Over the top, Issa Guerra underneath. It's going to be Ward to Ramos. Ramos clears it out. Iraan makes a little mistake there. Nobody home. Got to leave a hound dog back there to watch the back porch, or that's going to be happening to them quite a bit. 21-13 now the score.
Especially with Taylor Ramos. She does place the ball in different positions very well, and so she threw him off with where she was going.
Well, I don't know how Taylor saw that. She had to have eyes in the back of her head right there. It's Chloe to Ramos. Ramos hits it on the line. Big point for the Lady Red Devils. 22-13 now the score. Trinity Ward, a nightmare on the service line for any team.
Yeah, she absolutely has the ability to close this game out.
She's going to test him on the back line. Iraan does try to get up underneath. They do a good job so far. Lose it into the rafters. 23-13. 10-point lead for the Lady Red Devils.
And 2 points away from closing it up.
Trinity Ward to the back corner. Iraan may not get a handle on this one. Amazingly, they do. Taylor Ramos with the spike. Dead center. Iraan showing some great grace out there, getting up underneath the ball. There's Ward. There's Chloe. There's Ramos. Ramos, little punch shot over the top. 24-13. That was the most exciting 15 seconds of the game.
And Taylor making a little rally here. She kind of went into a little bit of a dip, but came back out of that strong this third set.
Game point serve, and Iraan doing everything they can to get it over. That'll be the ball game, 25-13, as the Lady Red Devils remain undefeated in set play out here. Paige, are you sure about that? They've not lost a set yet.
They have not lost a set in district action, so they are looking to continue that run and kind of set that as a standard for district play to go undefeated in their sets.
So we need a challenge out there. This is just challenge brought to us by one of the parents of the Lady Red Devils here. Get out to the games. Come out, support these girls. This is one of the best tickets in town that you're not watching. Don't just support them at home, support them away, because this is going to be the year that our Lady Red Devils, should I call it? No, we may win. We may win.
You don't want to call anything. You start calling things and things go wrong. Okay. We learned that lesson tonight, Boo-Boo. We learned it tonight.
Well, we could win our first playoff game tonight. So, guys, if you get the opportunity, come on out.
And come on out Friday afternoon. Home game here, 5 p.m. before football game on Friday evening at 7:30.
All right, folks, till then, we are Red Devil Broadcasting Network. We love you, and good night.